Hello friends, I'm Anvesha and I welcome all of you to my channel Aspiring Banker Anvesha. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and also click the bell icon to get notified for the upcoming videos. I make videos on English for bank exams. And every day at 9:30 a.m., 2:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. I take free live sessions on Unacademy. So please follow my profile to get notified for all the free sessions. The link to the profile has been pinned in the comment section. Also, join the Telegram channel and the Telegram group. The links have been given in the description box. There also you'll get notified for all the future sessions. So in this session today, I'm going to discuss conditional sentences. So let's start. Unacademy launches new batches for bank exams every week. So as you can see, the best educators are there at Unacademy, and there are many benefits of subscribing to Unacademy Plus. So many of you have mailed me whether you should take Unacademy Plus subscription or not. So it was not possible for me to reply to all the mails. So here I'll describe this thing in brief. That if you subscribe to Unacademy Plus, you will be able to prepare in a structured manner. The entire syllabus will be covered in one place, and that too in a structured way. You can schedule your classes according to your preferences. If you prefer attending morning sessions, you can join a batch where the classes are conducted in the morning. If you prefer evening session, then you can join a batch that conducts classes in the evening. There is no language barrier that you will find teachers teaching completely in English. Also, you will find teachers teaching completely in Hindi. Okay, you can interact with the educators in the live classes. You can participate in polls and look at your scores, analyze your position with respect to the other learners. Also, you can get your doubt solved instantly in the live classes. There are dedicated doubt solving classes as well. Live tests and quizzes are available with each course, right? PDFs are also given after each session. You can download the PDFs after each session. Also, you can watch the recorded version of the live sessions. Okay, if you miss any session or if you want to revise the sessions from the videos, then you can watch them in the recorded mode as well. Okay. Now let's look at the batches. So the first batch is for RBI grade B for prelims and mains. This batch is for the CET 2021 exam. Then the next batch is for SBI PO 2021. And this batch is dedicated to IBPS PO 2021. So if you want to subscribe to Unacademy Plus, use coupon code ANNIE for a 10% discount on the subscription cost. Now you can use this coupon code ANNIE for all the categories available like bank, SSC, railway, UPSC, CAT, JEE. For any category you can use this coupon code ANNIE. Also, there is a combo pack SSC plus bank. So if you want to prepare for both these exams together, you should take the combo pack. Okay. So today we will discuss conditional sentence. Okay. So what is a conditional sentence? A conditional sentence is such a sentence which has a condition in it. That is, if the condition gets satisfied, only then the action will be done. Okay. If the condition gets satisfied, only then the action will be done. Now this part is called the conditional clause. Okay. And this part is called the main clause. Right. Now let's see. If you work sincerely, you will get promoted. So when one action depends on another, it is called conditional sentence. If you work sincerely, you will get promoted. So this promotion depends on the working. Promotion depends on the work. So this part is your conditional clause. Conditional clause, we will denote it as CC. Okay. And this is the main clause, MC. Okay. So main clause depends on the conditional clause. So the promotion depends on the work. Next, unless you work sincerely, you will not get promoted. Again, this promotion depends on the work. So this one depends on this. So this is the conditional clause. He will get promoted provided he works hard. So again, this is your conditional clause. This work, this promotion will depend on this. So this is the conditional clause. Understood? Next we will learn the construction of conditional clauses. Okay, so in conditional clauses, now simple present plus simple future, this is one construction. That is, the conditional clause will be in simple present and the main clause will be in simple future tense. If you study properly, you will perform well. So the performance depends on the study. So this is the conditional clause and it is in simple present. Okay, and this is the main clause. You will perform well. So this is in simple future. If you meet the girl, you will fall in love. So falling in love depends on meeting the girl. So this is your conditional clause and that's why this is in simple present. And this is your main clause and that's why this is in simple future. Next, if she comes to my house, I will scold her. So when can I scold her? When will I scold her? Once she comes to my house. So this is the condition. Coming to my house is the condition. Okay. So this is the conditional clause. So this is in simple present and this is the main clause. So this is in simple future. My dog will wag its tail as soon as you call its name. Now when will my dog wag its tail? When you call its name. So wagging tail depends on calling its name. Okay. So this part is the conditional clause. This part is the conditional clause. So this is in simple present. Okay. And this is the main clause. So this is in simple future. Next, the stray dogs will love you provided you feed them. So this love depends on you feeding them. So this is the condition. Okay, this is the condition. This is the condition. So this is in simple present and this is the main clause. So this is in simple future. Okay. Next. So with may or might also we can write conditional clauses. If you scold her, she might hate you. So this hating depends on scolding her. Hating depends on scolding her. So this is the main clause. This is the conditional clause because this is the scolding depends. Wait. The hating depends. She will hate you if you scold her. So this is the condition. This is the conditional clause and this is the main clause. Okay. If the fog stays for long, the flights may get delayed. The flights may get delayed. So when will the flights get delayed, or when will the flight gets delayed? If the fog stays for long. So the delay in the flights depend on the fog. So this is your conditional clause and this is the main clause. So you see, we can write conditional sentences even using may and might. Next, you can write conditional sentences using should and must as well. If you want to get promoted, you should work sincerely. So this promotion depends on the work. This work. So this is the conditional clause and here what do you have? Here you have should. If you want to pass the test, you must study hard. So passing depends on study. So here what do you have? Here you have must. So this is the conditional clause. Okay. Request. If you visit Kolkata, could you bring me sweets? If you visit Kolkata, could you bring me sweets? Now, this request could can be used for requesting as well. Now, bringing sweets depends on visiting Kolkata. Okay, bringing sweets depends on visiting Kolkata. So, this is the main clause and this is the conditional clause. Okay. Now, conditional clauses can also be written using present continuous. If it is raining, you should stay at home. Okay, so this is your present continuous. If you have finished the work, you may leave. So, using present perfect also, you can write conditional sentences. Okay. Now, let's see what is past conditional. Past conditional. So in past conditional, the construction is if plus simple past, then subject plus would plus V1. So remember this construction. This is very, very important for your error detection questions. Okay. So let's see. If I had ₹1,000,000, so here had means possessed. Here had means possessed. Okay. If I possessed ₹1,000,000, I would build a shelter for the homeless animals. So let's see. If plus simple past. This is simple past. Okay. Then subject plus would plus V1. Understood? So this is the construction of past conditional. Now let's look at the construction of past perfect conditional. In past perfect conditional, the conditional clause should have had plus V3. And the main clause should have would plus have plus V3. Okay. But if you look at this one, the past conditional, then the main clause has would plus V1. And here the main clause has would plus have plus V3. Okay. So if I had known you, so had plus V3 in the conditional clause. If I had known you, I, which is the subject, would plus have plus V3, would have greeted you. Now you can omit this if. You can omit this if and construct the sentence. In that case, you have to simply put had or take had in the front. Okay, that is before the subject I. Had I known you, so here had plus V3 again. Had I known you, I would have, would plus have plus V3 greeted you. Understood? Next, imaginary sentence. Now this is also very important for your error detection. Imaginary sentence means what? When something is imaginary. If I were rich, I would buy a house in Bali. So I am not rich. This is an imaginary sentence. If I were the Prime Minister of India, I am not the Prime Minister. So I am imagining to be a Prime Minister. If I were a bird, I would fly. Now I am not a bird. This is just my imagination. So these are imaginary sentences. Okay. So so what is this construction? If plus subject plus where. Okay. So if plus subject is I plus where, and then subject plus would plus V1. So again subject is I, would plus V1. So this is the construction. If I were rich, I would buy a house in Bali. So if plus subject I plus where. Okay. Then again subject I, would, V1. Okay, so this is the construction. Next, these are the words which are used in conditional sentences. If, unless, until, provided, as soon as, when, no sooner, as long as, and so long as. Okay, as long and so long as, these two mean the same. Okay, now look at this. Unless and until. You cannot use negative words with unless and until. Remember this. Negative words should not be used. Like if I say unless you do not invite me, I shall not visit your mother. Unless you do not invite me, I shall not visit your mother. Now this sentence is incorrect because you cannot use negative with unless and until. So just remove do not. Just remove this part. So unless you invite me, I shall not visit your mother. Unless denotes condition. Okay, unless denotes a general condition. And until denotes condition of time. Okay, like I can say I shall wait for you until you reach home. I shall wait for you until you reach home. So here it denotes here it denotes a condition of time. So suppose it is 5 p.m. now and you will reach home at 6 p.m. So I will wait for you till 6 p.m. Okay, so this denotes condition of time, and you cannot use negative with unless and until. Remember this. Okay. Okay, so Let's solve some error detection questions. The first is, if I were you, I would have given him my car. Now this is an imaginary sentence, okay? Because I am not you, I'm just imagining to be you. Okay, so this is an imaginary sentence. So what is the construction? The construction of imaginary sentence is if plus I plus where, this part is correct, and after that subject plus would plus V1. So have plus given is wrong. It should be give, V1. If I were you, I would give him my car. Next. If he had called me up, I would inform him. Now this sentence is in past perfect conditional. If plus subject plus had plus V3. Had plus V3. So the main clause should be would plus have plus V3. So would plus have plus V3, that is informed. I would have informed him. Next, if he will work hard, he will surely get the job. So getting the job depends on working hard. So this part is the main clause and this is the conditional clause. So the main clause should be in simple future. Yes, this is in simple future, but the conditional clause should be in simple present. The conditional clause should be in simple present. Okay, so if he works hard. Okay. Next, unless I do not see his ticket, I will not let him sit here. Now with unless and until, you cannot use negative words. So remove do not. Unless I see his ticket, I will not let him sit here. Before the police will come, you should better get the anticipatory bail. So here the getting the anticipatory bail depends on the police. Okay, so before this happens, you should do this. Okay, so this is the condition. This is the condition. So the condition should be in simple present. So before the police comes, you should better get the anticipatory bail. Okay, I will meet him when he will come. I will meet him when he will come. So again, this is your condition because meeting depends on his coming. So when he comes, the condition should be in simple present. Okay. Next. Had I realized your house was such a long way off, I would take a taxi. Now again, this condition is in past perfect. Had plus V3, past perfect condition. So the construction should be subject plus would plus have plus V3. So would have taken a taxi. Next, had you worked hard, you will have passed. Again, had plus V3, so past perfect conditional. So the main clause should be subject plus would plus have plus V3. So this part is wrong. You would, okay, this have passed is correct. Simply you would have passed. So instead of will, would should come. Okay, you would have passed. If I was you, I would teach him a lesson. Now this sentence is an imaginary sentence. I am imagining to be you. So instead of was, where should come. If I were you, I would teach him a lesson. Would plus V1, this is correct. Until the train will not get the signal, it will not leave the platform. Again, until and unless will not take negative words. So until the train gets the signal, it will not leave the platform. Okay, so here I'll end the conditional sentences. So this is the entire chapter. So I would suggest all of you to solve all the exercise questions of conditional sentences from the book that you are following. Okay, so I'll see you again in my next session. So today at 2:30 and at 7:30 I have live sessions with you, and these sessions are absolutely for free. So to join the sessions, please go to my profile on Unacademy. The link to my profile has been given in the comment section. So thank you everyone. Bye.